All right, last time we were talking about these past eclipses, these past paths of totalities throughout the US and Canada and into Mexico here and South America and Central America. So here's some past eclipses, 1951 to 2000, some past totals. Let's talk about some future ones. Here's one that just happened 3 years ago through Oregon, Idaho, through the Midwest, and so the whole country. I mean, 2017, I was in Salem and was able to see it there. Maybe some of you were there. Maybe some of you saw this. And I'm not talking about seeing a partial. This is the path of totality. If you were somewhere, anywhere around here and saw it partially, yeah, that doesn't count. I mean, okay, it counts as seeing an eclipse, but you can't compare a total to a partial. That doesn't work that way. Because if you get a total, yeah, of course you're going to get the partial for the first hour anyway. And if you see 99% of the sun covered, you might as well just see none of it because it's 99% compared to total. If you were just right next to the path of totality and say, oh, I saw 99, I saw almost total, it doesn't make a difference. Yeah, it doesn't. Total, if it's not total, it's not total. And here's one coming up, 2024. Look at this, going through Mexico, Texas, Midwest, all the way through New York, all the Vermont, a little bit New Hampshire. So this is a good one. Now you got to watch for weather prospects. A tornado, possibly in Texas area, Arkansas. I mean, yeah, I'd love to see a tornado. I mean, I don't want to see a tornado like destroy people's houses or anything, but I always have dreams that I'm seeing a tornado and I'm excited because it's my first tornado, and I wake up and I'm upset because it's just a dream. I've never seen one. I'm sure people in the Midwest have nightmares about tornadoes and wish they'd never see another one again. I'm sure if I experienced what they experienced, I'd have the same feelings, but I want to see a tornado. But look at this, 2024, April 8th. That'll be extra credit. You go to see this one, you get 5 points. You have to verify somehow that you're there. Maybe a selfie with the eclipse. You don't want to fumble around with cameras during the eclipse though, but somehow. And so this is the one. This is the one coming up. Now, you can always go to the 2045 one. That's just north of here. That's waiting a long time though. I would try for this one first and then also see this one too. I mean, there's other ones, 2044 and 2033, but it's hitting very north up here. And you may say, wow, look how big the path of totality is. It's only because the shadow's hitting more obliquely at an angle on the earth. It doesn't mean the eclipse is going to last longer, unfortunately. And weather prospects may be even, I mean, worse, maybe it might be cloudy there. So let's see what else. Here is the 2024 one, right over here, and some other past ones. This is all the way to 2025. Look, in December this year, you have one through South America, a very thin path. It's almost an annular. I mean, it's not going to last long. I'd say this is like a minute or less for totality. And would I travel that far to see that? I don't know. I mean, I probably would, but you really want ones that have the 2024 one here is, I think this is about 4 minutes and 20 seconds. That's a decent length one, 4 minutes and 20 seconds. So let's move on here. Here's some annulars. Now, again, I wouldn't travel for an annular. There's some even hybrids that start off as it could be a total and then becomes an annular just because of the curvature of the earth makes the shadow go a little bit longer. So they're called hybrid eclipses. Here's one right there. There's a hybrid. And what is this one? There's a 2023. I think that's October 14th, just a little bit north of here coming up. So there's one coming up. I would travel to Nevada, to Oregon to see this one. I'd do that one. It's not going to be a total, but if you only have to travel that far, I'd do it. I'd see another one. Still nothing like a total. Well, here's one that was in the annular from 2012. The one that went through Northern California, Nevada, and I was just a little bit north of Reno to see that one, pretty close to the center line of annularity. The only annular one I saw, again, it was good, nothing great. I mean, it's kind of what you expect. You should see one though. I mean, but again, you can't look at that with the naked eye. Here's that path of annularity coming right there. So that's the region of transit or the antumbra. Here's the penumbra. So that's the one that happened in 2012. In May. Now here's 2017, the one that went through Oregon and Idaho and Wyoming there and all the way to the Midwest. Here's that path of totality. Well, look at the umbra, really small, only about 40 miles. You're only in it for like 2 minutes. So the moon was a little far away to have something that size. Most likely, if you saw the eclipse at all, I mean, if people around here could see it, even though a lot of people said it was cloudy then. And but look at how the whole U.S. saw partial if it were clear for you. But again, partial compared to totals, yeah, you can't even compare that. Now here's the one. This is it. The one that your best shot at going from now on, the closest one is this one in 2024, April 8th. So that's the one. That's the one. About 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes long. Now let's plan ahead. Let's wait. Let's say you don't want to travel. Let's say, yeah, I'm going to stay in Santa Rosa. I'm going to just wait. Again, you're entitled to do that. If you were in Santa Rosa in 1889, which you probably weren't, that was the last time there was a total here. 1889. And when's the next one? Well, I did some research here. I did some searching, and I'll show you how I did the searching. 2252, December 31st. Look at that. Right over there. Kind of ends. There's the path of totality ending there. Look at that. That's the Bay Area. And then also in 2254, May 17th, look at that. That's right over there. So take a look. Now, this is kind of cruel. I'm going to show you something here. Santa Rosa. If I zoom, oh, no, I'm not zooming in very well, but right over here, take a look at that green right there. Guess what that green is? Santa Rosa. We missed both those path of totalities, both the umbras miss us. So when is the next one? Well, I'm not showing you there. I'm going to try to do this way. I don't know if you're going to see this. I think I'm still sharing. I should be sharing. Well, look at this. This is the NASA eclipse page, and I want to show you something. This is fun. I mean, these eclipses are plotted out for thousands of years. I'm going to go to the 5 Millennium Catalog of Solar Eclipses. There's also a lunar eclipse page. I'm going to go to 2252. And you may not be seeing this. I'm not sure. Last time I tried this, something didn't work. Take a look here. Here, it's kind of neat. It shows the eclipse type, whether it's a total, annular, an annular or partial. You're looking for the totals. 2252, New Year's Eve. Look at this. Look where this one is. The path of totality goes from here to there. It's only about, what is that? About 100, no, not 100 miles. Oh, what would you say? From there to there? It could be about 100 miles. It could be about 100 miles, maybe 80 miles. Well, look, there's the center line. Here's the whole, so this is the whole path of totality from purple to purple. It misses us, as we saw. Remember I said that was the green right there. Well, San Francisco's going to get it. New Year's Eve, San Francisco, 2252. We have a place worth going. Now, look at this. The 2254. I think that was the May. And I said this one missed us too. Well, it does. Santa Rosa, look at that. Center lines in Ukiah. There's a center line. So Healdsburg is like right at the, so yeah, this is the 2254. So look, I told you, this was the green area right there. I think Sacramento probably was in the green too. So yeah, unlucky. So when? If you don't get the 2252, if we don't have it here, if we don't get the 2254, when do we have it? Well, look at this. We have to go back to this. Oh, and something that I thought was interesting here. The longest total solar eclipse from 1999 to 3,000 and 1,000 years. Remember we said the longest possible could be 7 minutes and 40 seconds. Here's a 7-minute, 29-second one. July 16th of 2186. That'd be a neat one. That's 27 minutes, 29 seconds. But we're here to find out when the next one in Santa Rosa is. We have to go to here and go to here. July 22nd. It's 2772. Look at this. Well, we're almost unlucky here too. Do you see this? Look, Look, Santa Rosa. Oh man. Well, we're close enough. Look, Healdsburg is there. Just look at this. How far is it from Santa Rosa all the way to, I don't know, this would be probably Hopland right there. It's only like 40 miles. This is only a 40-mile wide umbra. And the path of totality is 40 miles wide. So what does that mean about where the moon is? I mean, you said it could be up to 170. The moon's pretty far in its orbit. So this eclipse, I think, is going to be maybe just over a minute long, but at least it's in Santa Rosa. Well, at least kind of in Santa Rosa. But don't plan on this. Remember, this is 2772. Don't plan on that one. I'll give you 100 points extra credit for that one, but don't get all excited about that. See the 2024 one. That's the one. That's the one you should be planning for. That's the one that's 5 points extra credit. That's the easiest one. This is a little harder. So this is a great site, and just wanted to show you all this. Hopefully this came out. We'll see. And now I'm going to show you a video from a 2003 eclipse that happened over Antarctica, and a flight was chartered out with these people that traveled from all around the world, paying thousands of dollars to see this eclipse. Some people have seen on the flight hadn't seen an eclipse before, a total solar. Some people had seen, like Jay Pasikoff, who had seen something like 37 or something. He's a writer, a textbook writer, and an instructor, an astronomer. But people from all over the world come to these events because, and so if people from all over the world come to these events, it means if you have to travel a few hundred miles, you should do it. You should do it. And again, you get extra credit too. But don't do it for the extra credit, do it for the experience. So let me show you this video in the next links.